Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another video here for Funded Trader YouTube channel. Today is March 28th, 2023. It's around 10:39 a.m. Eastern, 8:39 Mountain. Um, we've traded a couple of days, but I wasn't available to make any specific videos, but we are on the fifth day on a funded trader program with my forex fund. We are on a live account, and we've taken a couple of trades today, and I'm on a trade right now, even as we speak. The account balance as of right now is 50,657, so we're about $600 above where we need to be. Um, and For for within 5 days that we've gotten this. Today's the fifth day on the live account. Um, so a couple of things. To Wanted to talk about a trade that we took yesterday on this channel right here. For all of our live traders today, you guys saw it live. This was a beautiful setup for us. To waited for the morning to open up and see what the market does, right? And then kind of sold off, and as we saw this sort of selling off, right, took a trade on this candle as it came back and hit the VWAP. Wanted to see if it has gone and kind of continued on its merry way. We would have taken our stop loss, but it was a beautiful trade, and we were able to take a nice $100 profit right here, and then waited again for it to kind of get really close on this candle right here. We took another trade and closed the day at about well, it was a $70 70 pip, or was it $70 in profit on this trade right here. So overall yesterday we had $170 of profit yesterday. Today, same situation on this candle right here. We took our first trade. Waited in the morning. I took two small trades. On this candle, I took one trade as it went down and took about $8. As soon as it started, wobbling back and forth, I kind of took out my trade, was able to close about $7 or $8 with profit, but then it went my way, and then took another trade on this candle and was able to get another $20 in profit, but didn't like how these two candles behaved. So I took the profit out on this candle right here, and then waited to see what the market did, and then kind of sold off. And then I took a nice sell on this one, right? This candle took, went away from the VWAP, but then closed above. So I didn't want to take any trades right there. So waited for this next candle to see what it does, and then this is what it did, right? So I took a trade right there and closed with about a 50 pip profit with one lot. Remember, we're taking 1 to 2 lots, right? So we're not taking any major risks on our live account, and then was able to close it. So got into another trade here only because of the strength of this candle right here with nice volume, right? So wanting to see if there's any more juice. The moment it kind of closes above this VWAP, right, we probably are going to take our stop losses. Open the day at $590, so we're already at about 650. So we made about close to about $60 as of this video recording for the day, and it's only been about an hour two since the market opened. Um, that's those were the reasons why we took those trades. Um, Again, just a reminder, we're not going on all guns blazing. This is not an account to where you're going to make a million out of, right? This is an account. Please understand, right? The reason, and if you've seen my earlier videos, you would have seen that the reason we took a $50,000 challenge rather than 100,000, even a $200,000 account is number one reason it's easier to pass, and then you have equity where you can make $2,000 to $3,000 a month, right? And I've gone ahead and talked about this in an earlier video as well. So if you are thinking about a funded trade, this is an excellent way for you to gain capital um, for yourself, and you know where you can trade your own money one day, right? The problem that we have is we don't have a lot of funds in our hands to take and go into the market, right? And $1,000, $2,000 doesn't cut it, right? And I'm sure many of us, myself included, when we first started trading, um, small accounts get burnt out really quickly, especially if you have big margins, right? Not margin, excuse me, big lots, where you're trading with big lots. So that's why we thought of getting into the funded program. That's out there. What I want to do is, first of all, kind of show you, hey, it's possible to pass a funded account, number one. Then number two is to show you guys that once you have a funded account, this is not an account for you to overnight, where you're going to make yourself rich, right? This is an account where you're going to create your base that you're going to, within a year or so, where you want to, make money while you sleep, kind of thing, right? I'll show you how to do that. Number one is gaining enough money. Now, on these accounts, obviously, we've seen, right, on a $50,000 account, all you can really make is about $1,000 to $2,000 on a very risk level per month. I'm talking about very risk, low risk, right? So one 0.5, 1, 2, maybe lots per trade, and keeping very tight stop losses, right? 100 pips, maybe 150 pips, right? Stop losses in this trade, for example, I have a 100 pip stop loss, right? So if it goes against me, hey, it's $100. I've already made $60. I'm going to be out $40 a day. Hey, it doesn't break me or make me, right? But eventually, if you can make consistently $2,000 a month, let's say you do that for a year, that's $24,000 in a year. Now you have a good chunk of money that you can go ahead and you can do one or two things. You can go ahead and trade your own money, right? Now you don't have any big restrictions, so you can have a little bit of risk and then go into making more money, right? Or you can use that money to open other funded accounts, right? So 50,000, maybe the next one can be another 100,000, and then combine it and then increase your lot sizes. So let's say 50,000, we do one lot. 150,000 could be three lots, right? 300,000 or 4,000. I think it maximum we can go is up to 400,000 if I'm not mistaken. But that's one funded account, right? If you can continuously do that within about every 6 months, eventually you will have a $400,000 account where you can go ahead and, like, do 8 lots, right? Which is a compared to the size of the account. 8 lots on a $400,000 account is exactly what we're doing today. You don't feel it. You're not going to burn your account out. You're not going to lose your money because you're not going to what do you call with the funded accounts where you have restrictions. You're not going to go against those restrictions, which is of course the goal, right? So let's say on a $400,000 account, right, eight lots, right? We're talking about monthly with a very minimum risk. That's about a nice $8,000, right? Uh, of what do you call of profit per month, right? That's what we're talking about. That's the kind of idea that's behind it, right? This is a long-term project. Again, this is kind of my journal that I'm trying to keep up with and see if that's possible, right? We passed the challenge. You've seen how we passed the first phase. We passed the second challenge phase within about 2 days. Now we are back into the live trade. So this is the first month. We are on the fifth day of the live account, so it's not even that far apart. But hey, maybe this time next year, we might be talking about that kind of account. That's my goal, right? To have my own kind of funds in my own account to trade my own money, but also maybe this funded account, which is a $50,000 account right now, could maybe gradually increase and become a $400,000 account. Now that'll take some time. However, imagine within about 2 years, right? If you do this every 6 months, right? So maybe this $50,000 account, we can, for the first 6 months, we can trade, gain about $7,000, $8,000, and then use that money to buy another funded account, and then trade that account, right? And then maybe combine the two and make it 100,000. So if you can do that 8 more times, right? $50,000 into 8 is 400,000, right? So if you can do that into 8 more times, so that's 6 into, so that's two. Every 2 years you're going to get two accounts. Within 4 years you're making, on a very minimum, you're making about $8,000 with a very low risk, right? So that's the kind of idea behind it, and you can use that money to finally maybe have your own trading account. Please don't take this as a an account. The moment you pass, you're going to go ahead and make multi-million dollars, right? That doesn't happen, right? You can't do it. You're going to burn your account out. You're going to overtrade, and you're going to lose your account, right? So the idea behind here is take your time, right? Go if you like, go along the journey with me, and then within the next 6 months, I'll show you, how we will get into another account and how I'll pass another account next time around. Maybe we can do FTMO together. So that's the kind of idea behind it, right? Take it slow and steady, and eventually, get into that level of where you can trade an account and make $5,000 to $8,000 on a monthly basis, no sweat, right? So that's the kind of idea behind my trading my forex fund or funded account. I hope you guys like it. I will come back on another video tomorrow and kind of go over how our trades went. As of right now, it's kind of going against me, but understandably so, right? It's trying to get back to that view up, and if it get back that view up, I might take another sell trade and see if it'll close below that. But as of right now, we're just staying off, right? Very minimum, right? It's not hurting you. Look at that, $22 in loss. It's not hurting you, right? But if this was a $230 loss, now that might hurt me. I'm gonna get frustrated. I probably am going to panic, right? So this is the reason why you're trading very minimum lot sizes on a very small account, trying to get that $1,000 to $2,000 area every month, so you can have those accounts in the future. But anyway, thank you very much for joining, guys. I hope these videos are educational for you guys. And if you have any questions, please like and subscribe or leave a comment below. I hope you trade safe, and I'll see you on another video.